Patriotic Prepper here.
What's going on, guys?
Answer some questions video today.
Yeah, we had a subscriber ask us, what is the best way to go as far as prepping food? Canned foods, dry foods,
MREs,
stuff. Before we get into that, we got some new subscribers.
Amen on the new subscribers.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
We
Channel's been
appreciate
going
you.
up. Harry.
Thanks, Harry.
Good looking out. Daniel. Josh, all the way from Norway.
Josh from Norway. Way to go, Josh.
Good looking out. And David. Appreciate the subscription. Hit that thumbs up. Thank you, guys.
And hang in there with us. We'll keep trying to make some videos. They'll get better and better and better. So if you can tolerate us.
We're going to swap that out soon, too.
Yeah, we'll have
That's a good one. It fits the times.
Right.
But we got some other flags we want to put up and stuff. Want to get into it?
Yeah. Like we said, we had a subscriber ask us, what's better to prep? Should we just go out and buy a bunch of canned food? Should we go buy those MREs, freeze-dried? What should we do? So we're going to talk a little bit about that. And by starting this off, not everybody can afford to go out and buy MREs.
They're expensive.
Yeah. I mean, you're looking at $100 will get you a week, maybe. If a week.
I know the ones I looked at.
You might get 4 days or 3 days out of $100 bucket if you go that route.
Lightweight.
They're lightweight. They have a lot of advantages, but they are costly.
Yeah.
Okay, so not everybody can afford those. So we're gonna go into a little bit about each one, their pluses and their minuses. Some people like to store canned foods.
Yeah.
And canned foods are fine. You get a shelf life of like 1 to 4 years.
Sure.
From canned food if you keep it in a cool place. In canned food for $100, you can get a lot of canned food.
You can get a lot more. Now in a bug out situation, that's going to be a lot heavier.
Right.
You're going to a lot bulkier.
If you had to move all that canned food or haul it with you, then you're going to have an issue.
Yeah.
If you're just staying at home and you're sure you're staying at home and you have a pantry and you're going to stay in there, then, canned food will be good.
Stack it up, baby.
Stack it up.
Stack to the rafters.
Canned food is somewhat cheaper. You can get more for sure. If you go with dehydrated food.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's going to be your buckets of, there's different kinds. Dehydrated versus MREs. It's going to be a lot lighter. Yeah. It's going to last longer. You're going to have like 4 to 20 years.
Oh, wow.
Lifespan on dehydrated food.
It's a big window.
Yeah. I mean, some of them are 5 years, some of them are 10, some are 15, but anywhere from 4 or 5 to 20 years they last. But they're not cheap either.
Right.
But they are light. So if you want to have a food cache that you could possibly take with you if you had to bug out, then that might be your way to go. Yeah. It don't always taste that good. We're here to tell you.
Keep you alive.
It'll keep you alive, but you may not enjoy it. We've eaten them.
Yeah.
And
they're it is what it is.
It is what it is. It'll keep you alive. And it's got nutritional value. Speaking of nutritional value, always look at the nutritional value on anything that you buy.
Absolutely.
Try to learn a little bit about the charts on the back of food. Right. Understand a little bit more. There's ways you can learn that. You can read on the internet. Different charts will show you different things. And nutritional value varies a lot.
Best for your diet.
Whatever you feel that you need personally is gonna fit. It has to fit in there somehow.
I guess that's a plus of canning your own foods and stuff.
Oh, if you can can your own foods, which a lot of people can't.
Right.
Back in the day, my grandma, she grew a garden that was an acre big, and she would can every year. Wow. She had jars lined. It was a big old table just full of ball jars, and she would can and can and can, and she had a pantry just full, and that's what people used to do. Right. That was a great way to go, and it's still a great way to go if you can do that, if you can grow a garden and canned food, that's great.
Yeah.
But not everybody can do that.
No.
You know, people don't live in the country anymore.
No, I can't.
Right, have an acre to grow their own food, and but we do believe that is the best way. I do. If you can grow your own food and can it, man, that's awesome.
You can choose what goes in to your likings.
Right, people can meat.
Yeah.
They can vegetables. They can meals already ready. Beef stew already made, canned. They last. You know, you're looking at years of lifespan on that, and as long as you can keep it cool, somewhat cool. You know, not refrigerated.
Right.
But 60, 70 degrees. Dehydrated, canned, or MREs, and freeze dried. You're going to stay home, and you're sure that you can stay home. You can buy cans. They're easier to get. Every store has canned food.
Oh, sure.
You go to them stores regularly to get your groceries. So there's nothing wrong with starting your food closet with canned food.
Right.
Now, dried foods like rice and beans. We love rice and beans. We have 50-pound bags of rice.
Yeah.
Beans, 10-pound bags of beans. You know, they make a great meal. You might last your whole family 2 days.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
If you're in that situation. We do it. We enjoy it for more than 1 day.
Absolutely.
You know, MREs, they're more of a, I don't know, I guess they're more of a bug out. Emergency kind of deal. They're going to be a lot more costly.
Yeah.
You know, but you can grab the 5-gallon buckets by the handle and throw them in the truck and go if you had to.
That's true. Yeah.
But
what about throwing some in a backpack and keeping them there in case of a bug out situation?
That's great.
Then yeah, maybe get some MREs. But you know, if you got the time to prep in your house and you're not going anywhere and you're going to bug in or whatever the case may be, yeah, stack to the rafters of what you need.
Well, yeah, what you need and what you can afford. That's down to how long am I planning for? And everybody should try to have a minimum of 2 months, 3 months of food.
Yeah.
That's a minimum. You know, if you can make more than that, by all means, go as far as you can. You know, make yourself a good 6 months supply of food if you can.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
So that you don't ever, in case you don't have to leave your house, you know. But if you're not sure, if you live in a city in an apartment, you're not sure, hey, am I going to be able to stay here?
Right.
Am I going to have to run or whatever? Then you might think about, you know, maybe I can get some dried foods that I could carry, you know, that I could throw in the truck. Some cans can go in the truck, but they're heavy and they're a lot more cumbersome to move around. Our number one way to prep your food is if it fits where you are and what you are. If you can stay home and you're sure that you're going to be bugged in, like we have some people that have elderly in their home. They're on all kinds of meds. They're disabled and disabled people.
Right.
They can't. There's no way they're gonna run out to the bug out camp.
No, not
they're
going anywhere.
They're not gonna go. I mean, they can barely get out of the house on a regular day.
Sure.
You can stack your food. Cans are the way to go. You're gonna have, you know, now you will have to eat them here and there to cycle your food. Yeah. Keep them separated. What you buy first is in the back, you know, or right here, and then what you bought this week here. That way, when you start coming into your year or whatever, 4 years window, you want to be able to start using some of that food and then replenishing it to keep your prep alive.
That's a good thing about canning and stuff like that is it's stuff you want to eat anyway.
Right.
You know, it's not something that you bought out on the internet and you got shipped to your house and you have to eat it because it's going to expire.
Exactly. Preppers that prep for all situations. We'll have canned foods here, you know, we'll have MREs for if we got a bug out. We'll have some dried rice, dried beans in totes that we could take if we wanted to. But if you're sure you're going to stay home, by all means.
Absolutely.
Use your cans. If you're not sure what you're going to do a little bit of all if you can afford it. I think that'll help you, and do some studying on it. I mean, it doesn't hurt to go read the stuff to read out there on how to do it, or how to cycle your stash, and you know, become familiar with it. It can be.
So one of the main things is it's based on their situation.
Right. There's no golden rule for everyone.
Right.
It's for what fits you. You know, and you have to evaluate that, and you can evaluate that, like we said, by are you going to stay Are you gonna go? Are you gonna do maybe both?
Right. Yeah.
And prep from there.
SHTF.
That's it.
You don't know when it's gonna happen.
Tomorrow. All right, you guys take care. It's good to see you.
As always, God bless.